Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Samuel Capers, and I'm continuing my story. Myself and Linda are living in this big old house in West Orange, New Jersey. And what's funny is it's not too far away from the house owned by legendary television star Telly Savalas. Oh yeah, I still love that. Yeah. But in the meanwhile, because her father was not such a stickler for hard work, I had to do some maintenance around the house and on the backyards and stuff like that. Yeah, he was a lazy little bitch. But I got all the things fixed. I got the yard fixed up in case we want to just relax and have a barbecue. Yeah, it's just me and Linda in this big old house, ready to have our first child together. I'm a happy man. I'm a very happy man. Until one day, Linda came to me and says, I need to make you a proposal. I said, what? Seeing that we have so much space, I would like my sister to live here also. At first I thought for a second, okay. You said your sister was kind of wild, but she was a good person, but I never seen her sister. So I said, well, I have no problem with it. Why did change your heart? She says, when the baby comes, I'm going to need some help, around the house. And I said, well, that makes sense. Especially I need somebody to take care of my man, she says. I said, no. There's nobody to take care of me. I've been always domesticated. I can cook, sew, clean, do all kinds of things because I was never scared of hard manual labor. And she said, well, what about me? I said, I could take care of you. But if you want your sister moving, I have no objections. Oh, great, I'll let her know. Because where she lives at now is some type of slumlord that runs that place. Oh, well. It makes sense for her to move away from that place then. Sure. If you want, I'll fix up that extra room. Oh, that would you be out? That'd be so nice, she says. I said, not a problem. I'll fix that room up. Make sure the bathroom is all squeaky clean. And she come in. So within a week, Brenda comes move in. She had some furniture, but not that much. Mostly bedroom stuff and a few knickknacks and some things for the living room. Added with my stuff and Linda's stuff, it started becoming a nice home. And so I met Brenda, and I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this woman was fine. I mean, she was a little taller than Linda. She had dark hair. And she had a sexy body. I mean, she had really large breasts, a tight waist, and a jutting rounded ass. I was a little nervous when I seen her. And so introductions were made. Linda said, oh, this is my sister Brenda. Brenda, this is Samuel. Yes, how you doing? And for some reason, Brenda kept looking at me, staring at me with a smile, and said, "Pleased to meet you." In the back of my mind, I knew this was going to be trouble. Trouble. So, as time go by, and Linda was going through her mood shifts, and she wanted to go out shopping. I said, "Linda, you sure you want me to go?" She said, "No, you can stay here. I want to go shopping. I need some air. I need to be by myself." "Oh, okay." So she took her little car, and she went to town. Now I'm stuck here with this gorgeous woman who's been flirting with me for a while now. You know, passing by me and probably tap my thigh or ass and say, "Oh, excuse me." Yeah, playing it off. But I never tried to leap or try to take that plunge. Oh yeah, let me tell you one thing that happened about maybe a week ago. Linda came home with this teddy bear. I said, "Where you get that from?" "Oh," she said, "I went to the store and got it." I said, "They didn't give you a bag?" "Oh, no, I just took it. And I paid. I just wanted it." I said, "Okay." And she set the bear in the corner of the bedroom facing the bed. I didn't think about nothing like that. I just thought she just wanted a bear. But I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. Linda had me in a way that my usual perceptions were dulled and nullified. So I was in the bedroom straightening up, making a bed, while Linda was out shopping or whatever she was doing. Then knock on the door and I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And here comes Brenda. In this tight poom poom shorts. And I looked and kind of gasped a little bit like, "Oh, what you want?" And I just had this tank top on. And she was just looking so tasty. I was taken surprise by this vision. And she was like, "I want to ask you a question, Samuel. Or could I call you Sammy?" I said, "Yeah, you can call me Sammy." "Okay. Well, Sammy," she says, "do you find me attractive?" I said, "Why you ask me that?" "I just want to know." I said, "Why you want to know?" "Because I find you very attractive," she says. "Very handsome. And I know you're with Linda, but I have needs also." And I said, "Look, Brenda, I'm with your sister right now. She's having my baby, for Christ's sake." "I know. But what we can do, just between us, and nobody will ever find out," she says. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, I'll have like two sides. One side telling me, "Do it, do it, do it." And the other side saying, "Don't do it, don't do it." It's the old proverbial devil on the shoulder and angel on the other shoulder. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. And all of a sudden, Brenda puts her hand on my chest. And she says, "Sammy, I really want you right now." And I said, "What? No, we can't do this. Brenda, we can't do this." And all of a sudden, she just real quickly, kissed me on my lips. And at first I was shocked. I was like, oh. But it was so good. Her body was so ample and fluffy and soft and curvy and my libido just went into overdrive. So we started stripping each other's clothes off like savages, wanting with all this flirting temptation building up into us. And as soon as we had no clothes on, I took her and threw her on the bed, face first. And I'm rock hard. And that ass was looking so good. I took her from behind. Wham! Thrusting. Biting her shoulders. She was loving it. She was loving it. Talking about more, daddy. More daddy. And at first I thought for a second, why is she crying out daddy? And then I kind of erased it out of my head and just kept going and thrusting and pounding, grunting. And she said, yeah. Look at me, face me, turn me over, face to face. So I told him, okay, missionary. Flipped her over, and she wrapped her legs around me real tight. I was like, oh my God. As I kept going back and forth, looking in her eyes and started biting my lips and biting my neck. We were scratching each other. It was simply animalistic. And she was having multiple orgasms. Back to back to back to back. She could not stop. Until I reached my ultimate climax. And it was tremendous. I never, ever came like that in my life. Just going ballistic with it. Going berserk. Savage animals. After we're done, we're laying there kissing each other. And I said, look, Brenda, Linda does not have to know. And she agreed. I got off her, and she says, oh, that's just what I needed. And I said, it was very good. Brenda said, maybe another time? I said, I don't know. So, I had to change the cover off the bed, put in the laundry, and put a new one on. So later, Linda comes home from shopping. I said, how you doing? You got some air? You okay? She said, I'm good. I don't know, I'm just in a mood. Well, I know you got the hormones, you got the baby coming and whatnot. Yes, but I don't know, I'm just feeling not myself. Okay. You want some tea or something? Yes, that'll be fine. I said, okay, I'll make you some tea. So I went in the kitchen, made her a nice cup of tea. Went her favorite, peppermint. Went back upstairs, gave her the tea. And she was at her desk, on a laptop. I said, okay. So I set the tea down. And I went back downstairs to do whatever. Then, a little bit later, I hear a shriek. I said, what the hell? And here I hear, oh my God, no! And I said, oh shit. I run upstairs. And I go into the bedroom. And she's at the desk looking at images of me and Brenda having sex. I said, what? What? And she looked at me with some evil eyes and said, Samuel, how could you? My own sister. But, you can't even, you can't make an excuse for this, she says. And I remember that teddy bear. That was a spy bear with a built-in camcorder. Son of a bitch! And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So Linda, she got up. She had something in the back of her hand. Behind her back. Baby, look. I couldn't help it. I mean, your sister, she's and she hit me over the head with something. I was out. That was a good hit. I was out. When I eventually woke up, I found myself tied in a chair in the other near room. I was like, oh God. Trying to wake up. What the hell? And there, Linda and Brenda were standing in front of me. And Linda had the most evilest look on her face. And Brenda just had a nonchalant look on her face. I said, what was going on? And she says, Samuel, as much stuff I told you about my past, on how our father molested and damn near just raped us, you had the nerve, the fucking gall to take advantage of a weak woman. She wasn't weak. She wasn't weak. Come on now. I know your sister, but you just saw imagery. You didn't hear what was being said. No, but I love my sister. She's my flesh and blood. And there's no breaking that whatsoever. So, whatever she hit me with, she had something else also. I said, Linda, look. You got to be calm. There's emotions with the hormones. You got to be calm. I mean, it was just temptation. I mean, she's wearing these tight shorts, and you look at her body. That's temptation. And she didn't want to hear that. She did not want to hear that. And she started hitting me with something on my chest, arms. Linda, stop it. Hit me in my head. Why is she doing this? And the sister's just standing there, just observing. I mean, she got me tied pretty tight. But one thing I did not teach her is how to get out of being tied up. There are certain ways that you need to twist your body, twist your hands, even if you're being tied from behind your back or anything like that. It's a certain acrobatic position you gotta be in. And she's just banging and hitting me with this, whatever she had, like a small bat or something. She's really messing me up big time. upside the head. I'm bleeding all over the place because my nose is broken. She's enjoying this also, because I can see the look in her face. Well, I'm thinking to myself, if I get free, I'm going to take her out. I'm going to take her out. But I don't care anymore. I mean, hell, she the one who brought her damn sister here. She knew how her sister looked and how she is. That was temptation. And it was good. But this crazy woman is beating the hell out of me. But little does she know, my hands are almost free. I kept swinging, hit me on the head, hit me in the head. I'm about to black out again, but I finally get my hands free. And as he's about to swing again, I spring and grab her arm. Stop it! And she's like, you motherfucker! Remember when I followed her from the club the first time and hit her car? I was thinking those thoughts again. Even though she's having my baby. This was spontaneous. I grabbed the arm, twisted. I said, stop it! She said, no, I'm gonna kill you. That's all I need to hear. I made her drop her weapon. And I did this real quick, without even thinking. I grabbed her head and neck and twisted. It felt good, but I was so guilty. I killed the woman I loved, and eventually killing my baby also. So I kind of let the body fall softly. And Brenda, she looked all wide-eyed. It was like, oh, Sammy, what did you do? And I looked at Brenda and said, look, she know how I am. She know my attitude and know my personality. But tears started coming down my eyes. I didn't realize what I did. I murdered my woman and my child. So Brenda said, Samuel, can I tell you something? I said, yeah. Linda was my younger sister, but she was a real bitch. And I looked surprised. I said, what? Yes, Linda was a real bitch. I left because my father was trying to rape me. But she stayed because she liked it. That's why she always stayed in contact with him. Only reason why she left is to go to school. I left to get out that house and get from far away from him. But once I found out our father is dead, I decided to be back into the lifestyle and be with happier people because I was miserable. I could not believe my father wanted to do these things to me. But she liked it. She liked it. And I looked at Brenda and I said, "You sure about this?" And she said, I'm dead sure. I left. I went out west. But Linda wanted to stay. I even told her that we could stay together. I'll raise you. But she wanted to stay. She was Daddy's little girl. And my mouth just dropped open. I was like, it can't be. Yes, it's true, Samuel. Linda loved our father, and he raped her several times. But I won't even call it rape. They made love to each other. Matter of fact, she didn't tell you this, but Linda also had an abortion because she was pregnant by our father. No, it can't be. It's true. It's true. I can tell you where to look at the records. It's a clinic not too far from here. Yeah, because she called me and told me what happened. I said, "You know you're going to have to get an abortion. You can't have your own father's child." And so she agreed, and she had the abortion. No. No. Yes. So, that is why I resented her. I didn't like that she was still messing with our father. Incest is such a nasty situation. So when she got the house and wanted me to come moving with her, I said sure, because my place was a real scumbag situation. The landlord was a slumlord and a douchebag. And he acted like my father. So I really had to get out that damn place. And so this was the perfect opportunity. And then I saw you with your masculine self. Linda did not deserve you. She did not deserve you. She did not deserve a baby. So I wanted you for my damn self. And I will prove to you I am much more of a woman than Linda ever was. Now the only thing is, what are you going to do? And I thought for a second. And I'm looking at Brenda and thinking to myself, if this is all true, I was being hustled by the woman I loved and impregnated her. So I looked sternly into Brenda's eyes and I said, well, there's only one thing we can do. Help me bury the body. And Brenda had a sadistic smile on her face and said, yes. The backyard is the perfect place. So we wrapped the body up in a bag, lawn bags, and I dragged it downstairs. So I digged a plot hole in the backyard. Good thing we don't have any close neighbors, but I dug it deep enough and we placed the body in the hole. I said a few words to my baby, boy or girl, I don't know. And I filled the hole with lime and then covered with top dirt. Linda is now gone forever. Now me and Brenda are together. And it was kind of like a lesson in temptation and betrayal. See, Linda did not tell me all this, that she still was messing around with her father. In a way, I could have accepted it if she would have told the truth. But bringing her sexy, insatiable sister here to the house, that was the ultimate temptation. Also got rid of that damn bear. Damn spy camera bear. Just threw that shit and burned it. And me and Brenda live sadistically, sexually happy ever after. And oh, by the way, she's pregnant with my child. And I am very, very happy. Mentally, physically, sexually. Because this woman, oh, she's insatiable. She is insatiable. And that is all right by me. Thank you for letting me share this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I am enjoying the future for once in my life.